Guys, Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group, and on July 8th, licking my wounds and walking home with my tail between my legs, I had to exit my most recent swing trade on Beyond Meat. I bought some put options last week that I exited today and took a hit. I bought the July 12th expiration 140 strike put options at $5.20 a contract. I sold them today for $1 a contract. So big hit for me here on Beyond Meat, guys. And if you have not seen my previous videos where I provide you with the update on the swing trade, and then the day that I entered that trade, we went over the analysis on the setup, what it was that I was looking at. And I identified the pattern correctly. I just picked the wrong side of the trade, and I was just wrong. I deserved to lose this money just because I was wrong. Okay, I was playing this Beyond Meat for like a really rough head and shoulders pattern with an uptrend support line that kind of lined up as a neckline on that pattern. I thought if we broke below 148 that we had a chance to get down to the mid 120s. And we just never broke that 148 level. I'll take you guys, as we zoom this out, here's your 148, and you guys can see, I mean, we just were never able to break this level. All right, we were just never able to break this level, and then during that time, you had this resistance level up here in the mid 150s, like 154, 153, that was holding us in, and this was just a battle for a couple of days between the longs and shorts, between this resistance level and this support level, and we were just, we broke right through that 154 level today, and as soon as we popped up through that resistance level right there, that's when I exited those put options. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements, and here it is at 9:42 a.m. I sold out the 7/12 expiration 140 put options at $1 from the entry from a few days ago. Okay, so not good, not a good trade, but I'm okay. You guys probably hear like in my demeanor. Obviously, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not angry. I'm not upset. This video is more so going to be mental lesson on how to deal with a large hit. It was a high risk, high reward trade going into it. I knew that. I've traded Beyond Meat very, very well ever since this thing IPO'd. I caught it to the long side when it initially first started trading, and then I caught put options on it not once but twice on 2 different days. We caught put options on Beyond Meat for large gains and home run trades, and I went after it a third time, and in this case, third time was not a charm. So this time, Beyond Meat got me, and I, gave some of the money that I've been pulling out of this thing over the last couple of months. I gave it back, not all of it. I gave some of it back, but I was okay with the dollar amount that I was risking on the trade, and it just turns out that I was wrong. And I'm at a point where, and this is important that we talk about this for mental health really, and for like mental capital when it comes to trading, because everybody takes big hits. You're going to have either, maybe you're like in a funk, you're going to have like a string of losers, or maybe you're going to place a trade and you're going to take a big sizable hit on it. And that's when your mind can start to get a little bit broken. Your mind becomes fragile, your ego becomes fragile, your confidence, and you start to second guess yourself, and your emotions start to break down. And you can get angry, and you can revenge trade and feel like you've got to make it all back in one shot. But I'm okay with the loss on this trade because I was wrong. Okay, when I'm wrong, I deserve to lose. It's the trades that when I'm not necessarily wrong, maybe I'm right, but I executed the trade poorly, or I made a mental mistake that caused me to lose money. Those are the trades that I get actually really, really angry about. Those are the trades I get upset about. But when I'm just flat out wrong, it's easier for me to take it. Because I feel like it's deserved, and you're not gonna win every battle, you're not gonna win every fight, you're not gonna be right on every single trade. So the ones that I'm wrong on are a little bit easier to deal with at this point in my career, and I feel like it's important that I go over this like this mental breakdown of how I'm feeling and how I deal with big losses, because it's important. Not a lot of people talk about how to deal with big losses or how to deal with like when you're in a big funk. But this is how I'm dealing with it. So I wanted to share my story, and I wanted to share my feelings on the trade and what's going through my mind and how I plan on bouncing back. I'm not coming back into the day tomorrow feeling like I've got to make all the money that I'd lost on this trade. I'm not coming back saying I've got to make it all back tomorrow. I'm just focusing on singles. Tomorrow also, I think, is going to be a slow day. We had a very, very slow day in the overall market today. The SPY was in the 75-cent range the entire day because the entire world is waiting for Fed Chairman Powell to answer questions and talking to Congress and about, try to give clues or insinuations or hints to, are they going to cut rates or are they going to leave rates unchanged? The market, I think, has really been pricing in rate cuts, but then you had a strong jobs report last week that kind of started to, maybe tilt the scale in towards the side of no rate cut. A lot of people still think we're going to get a rate cut. Obviously, President Trump is pushing for a rate cut. So there's a lot going on, and everyone is just kind of sitting back and waiting. So when I take you to the SPY, I mean, you guys can see we did nothing today. The SPY sat in a 75-cent range the entire day and just traded sideways. And I think that's the action we're going to get until we get some real clarity on Fed Chairman Powell and what he's going to say, and if it's going to hint towards a rate cut or no rate cut. If we get a rate cut, I think we see all-time highs. I think we're looking at 300 on the SPY. If we get rates unchanged, I think you're looking at a pull-in in the market. That's basic general consensus on the street. It's not really a unique mindset or analysis on my part. It's basic general consensus on the street is that. So tomorrow, even if I wanted to, I don't think is going to be a day for me to push. I don't think it's going to be a day for me to try to make all this money back. My goal tomorrow is just come in. It's a brand new day with brand new opportunities. You have to have a short memory as a trader, and I'm just looking to execute some good trades. I'm looking to be very, very patient and selective and stubborn with my entry points and the stocks that I go after, because I think it's going to be a slow day until we get, like I said, clarity on what Powell says. And I'm just going to go back at it and just try to book a green day. I don't care if I make $10 tomorrow. Okay. I'm not trying to, I'm not swinging for the fences. I'm not, I got to make 10, 20 grand. I got to make, no, I'm just, I'm going to go about my day. It's a brand new day, brand new opportunities. I'm just going to focus on executing good trades. And if I execute on good trades, my P&L will take care of itself. Okay. So you guys have to understand that losing is part of trading. It's going to happen. You've got to be able to deal with it. You can't let one loss affect you enough to where one loss creates two. When you have a loss, you've got to be able to forget about it and then start fresh with a clear mindset, because when you take a loss, leave it as one loss. That's only one loss. Leave it as one loss. But when you sulk and you drag it out in your mind, and it's all you think about, and you start to revenge trade and you get upset and frustrated, that's not one loss anymore. That one loss turns into two, turns into three, because you still have that one initial loss that really got you on tilt. That's affecting you going forward, and it's causing you to lose more and more. So when you lose on a trade, leave it as one loss. Don't drag it into two or three. All right. Tomorrow's TGD Tuesday, guys. The chat's open, free for everyone. Come in, join me. You guys can go to truetradinggroup.com. Upper right-hand corner, click on the link, says TGD Tuesday. Register, and you'll get a link that will give you access to the True Trading Group chat room tomorrow for free for the full day. Okay? So take care, everybody, and I'll see you guys in chat.